Okay. ¿Me das una cuenta? Sí, te preocupes. Pew, pew, pew. I'm live. Okay, oh, it's a delay. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay, so first order of business is I'm dismantling this umbrella in the hopes of being able to use those thin rods of metal that hold up the canopy of it. We will use those as columns to support the second floor of the castle. Hello! Hi, Jeezy! Officially my first YouTube chatter. Welcome. Can you hear me okay? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, well, yeah, Twitter's not good at a lot of things. Unfortunately, like the way that the broken screen is creating like a double of the sky, but oh well. As it gets darker, that should be less of a problem, I guess. How's your day going? Oh, you can see Kalinka's little face in the corner. The first thing I'm doing is like taking apart this umbrella because it's already broken. Oh, maybe I can also use the umbrella to kind of shield the train noises. But so like some of these spiky things are broken, and because of that, at some point it's gotten punctured. The plastic part has been punctured, so I'm gonna take it apart for parts. Oh yay, good. I'm glad the audio's good. So I have a little screwdriver. I guess I'll just be tackling that first because here, I'll show you what we're working with castle-wise. I shouldn't have opened the umbrella yet, I don't know. So as you can see, it's missing some pieces that would be like supports to keep the floor steady. So those are just flopping around, and this is more broken than this one somehow. But so ultimately the things I want to maybe eventually we'll build up, but first we'll start out with just trying to figure out how to secure the floor. Yeah, it is pretty nice out. I'm not sure if I'll be able to remove this toilet, but the toilet is very funny to me, and I think it would be cool if we could get it so that the dice have to go through the toilet. Or maybe maybe that could be a drop-off point where some of them land as a mistake. But yeah, so I'll just turn it around to the cuter side until we've actually gotten the pieces to start working in there. No, Kalinka is more hidden now, so I don't need to keep the framing on her. Man, somehow nearby, like the smell of pizza is wafting to me, and it's really distracting. But I need to focus, demolish umbrella first. I brought a bunch of things. I have no idea how any of the like YouTube stuff works. I pretty much just like got this to turn on. So for future streams, I will try and get widgets and everything. But oh my gosh, kitty cat! He's curious about this. That is a screw keeping this in here. Interesting. Maybe I can just pop it out. And I think it's possible we could use the vinyl from the like protective thingy of the thing umbrella to be like a slide sort of, or some kind of tube or tunnel that stuff goes down. So maybe I'll slice into some of that. Oh my god. So I sent myself the like cover image for this stream. I sent it as just an image attached to an email to myself, but with no subject and no... Yeah, I didn't write anything in the body of it. I just sent the picture. And Gmail didn't want to let me download it. They were like, this seems dangerous. I had to bypass. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So there's like a plastic cap on the end of here, so I just needed to pull that off. Pretty simple. And then up here, it's not a screw. It looks so... I don't understand how it works. Oh, it's like a rivet. It's like it punched through and then got hammered in. So I'll just have to like pry that little part loose. The music is at a good level. Oh, let me see if I can mod you. I kind of forgot that Blue Sky existed, but that this seems like a good place to post. I doubt anything will need to be done. I would just feel better if like someone I know has power in some way. Maybe it'll be interesting to see if the YouTube app is smart in that way. be done. I would just feel better if like...
No, I don't want to hear my voice. Okay. Add as moderator. Okay, you are now a moderator, theoretically.
The YouTube app is smart in that way.
Did anything change on your end? Can you do you have a symbol or something? I was assuming this was metal, but I think it's actually plastic. I might be able to snap it with my bare hands. If not, then I at least have the wire cutter, which can probably do it. But let me put on, always protect your eyes, friends. Oh shit. This is not what I expected to happen. It's like it's like a bunch of small fibers. Good thing my eyes are protected. Ugh. Look at that. I don't understand why it looks like that. Oh yay, you have a wrench? Cute. Thank you. Okay, let's test out the height of this. Seeming a little tall. But mark the height I need it to be, and then I'm going to try and snip it with the tool. Where's my markers? I think they might be just inside the door, so... Oh, look at this. This is like, I think it's either made for some kind of rodent or birds or something. I don't know why it was in my car or where it came from, but this seems like... Let's see. Yeah, I could, if we get it set up right, then the dice can travel through there and then roll down the ramp. Yeah, let me just grab the markers. Getting marker. Hello, fetus fajita. Hamster cage stuff. Yeah, how are you doing? Welcome to my new home on the internet, YouTube. For the next 7 days at least. Oh, I was thinking today, like, to celebrate the new platform that we're exploring. If I can get this balloon inflated, I'll just put everybody who says anything in chat. Yay. Kalinka, hello. Kalinka, why must you go right across where everything is? Go back to place. Go relax there. No? Okay, fine. She and the cat have like a fraught relationship. Oh my gosh, there's emotes in here. I'll bring the other iPad over so I can see, because on here it says person turquoise waving. What do you guys prefer? So there's this mode where I look way more like well lit, but the background is just white. Oh god. Oh god. And then the other option is this, where I'm a little more in shadow, but also the sky looks beautiful. I think it's doing big stretch. Yeah, blue sky or white sky. This is what it's like when the sky's white. This didn't come in with instructions. I think this one is one you're meant to like fill with helium, but elbow cough. Okay, wait, yeah, let me get this opened up so I can see what's happening. White sky is better? Okay. Maybe I can't get this to work. Oh, maybe because it's meant for helium, it only has the tiniest hole for like insertion for inflation. Or maybe like the base needs to be punctured. Well, I have the whiteboard, so we'll at least put names on there for now. I found out the secret to getting ink off of your whiteboard when it won't come off is rubbing alcohol. realized I've been waiting. I've been waiting for the other iPad to load and connect to the internet, but it's not even on the internet at all. So that's why YouTube would not load. That makes sense. Oh yeah, I got the markers for the purposes of marking the thing and then slicing it. And then today at the end of stream, anybody who was present, someone will win it was supposed to be the St. Patrick's Day mouse pad. The lucky Pochaco one. May the joy and happiness around you today and always. Oh yay, I can see how I'm like on the home page as a thing you can click on since I'm live. Huzzah. Cool. I'll show you what it looks like if it's not ghost mode. Like, oh, actually, that seems kind of okay. If I could get it to stay up now. Oh, wait, no, but it doesn't auto-rotate, does it? So I just look upside down to you, right? But see how, like, anything it's on, like, the camera is so low that you see the stuff in the foreground. So it's, like, kind of weird. Okay, time for the snip. Where's the protection? Here we are. Sorry, I'm facing it away because Kalinka's face is right there. I don't want to hurt her. Oh wait, I opened this so I could see the emotes. Can I see them though? Cute. Aw. The coughing one is, yeah, it looks way more like a dab. There's a train extremely nearby. I'm so sorry. I'm like almost directly under the tracks. That's still slightly too high, but well, let's see if I can snip just a small amount. Okay, that's pretty alright if I do it at a diagonal. Here, let me give you a tour of the castle. So on the lower floor we have a bunch of foods. It's like a pantry. And gardening supplies. Up here we have some fairy godmother action. the toilet. We're gonna try and engineer stuff to go through. And the sea-themed bathroom. Repeat that with another prong from our destroyed umbrella. Let's use the snip since that had a better outcome than the fibrousness of breaking it by hand. Oh. Trying to snip it to the height of the other one. Okay. I need to like try and keep these pieces so I'm not leaving random chunks everywhere. Yay! So I should probably make 2 more for stability's sake, because there are slots for there to be 2 more. I'm gonna turn it around to the castle view because I think it's prettier. I just realized there's pillows that I could be kneeling on instead of bare ground. Okay, this is the perfect size, so we need to make 2 more of these. And I brought the Switch so we could do like dance breaks. on the other side of the frosted part of the glass, I can see a orange and white silhouette. 3 down, 1 to go. Bum, 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 bum. I'm glad I'm finally finding a purpose for this broken umbrella, because I've been keeping it in the car just in case, like, I don't know, there wasn't any better umbrella and I really needed one, because an umbrella with one small hole is still better than nothing. But I was always avoiding having to use it. Now it's much more helpful. Placing them out. Now turn around and show you. Gracie! Not sure how much I missed. Hello. Welcome. How you been? Your kids were visiting, right? So this, we sacrificed the parts of an umbrella that was already punctured, and so I've been taking apart the spokes to be the columns that hold up the second floor of the castle. Yeah, no worries. Hope they're all doing well. There's definitely like a dust that gets created when I snap those things. But I think my next order of business is to I really want to figure out if we can get the toilet separate from the wall, but it might be, I'm unclear. I think it looks like it should, some of it should come out. Hello. You do? Well, don't tell anyone where it is. It's a secret. We don't want anyone's Yeah. And then War Lizard was here earlier. Let's see. Oh wait, yeah, Gracie, let me make you a mod too. Oop. No. Ugh. Come back music. Oh, weird. Oh. I opened up my stream on my phone and I guess it was playing like an earlier section of it, which is why I couldn't see like recent chat. Oop, hold on. Okay, I click on the Gracie. I add as the moderator. Okay. Bam. Yeah, because we could start building like a chute and a complicated thing, but ultimately, if I want it to end up in the toilet, I should start problem solving how to, whether we are able to even, although, maybe the toilet will just be a pitfall, like that'll be a branch it could end up in by accident. You know how like in marbles, they, some of them just fall off and die. Ooh, there's like a weird feature on the top that rotates. See this wheel on the edge? I guess, I mean, it would be a shame to not utilize that functionality, but it's so awkward. An outhouse. Yeah, what if we remove the toilet and just put it on the top for people to... I don't think so. It looks similar, but it's not the same. I think the other one probably would have more optimized lighting. I really wish that the sky could be blue and I could look illuminated at the same time, but it seems like it's an either or situation. Okay. Yeah, sure. And I guess I should... It would be smart to look into, like, the original... Like, how they advertise this thing. Because there could be other features I don't know about. I think it would be cool if I could get something sort of like a gumball machine, like basin that all the marbles can be in here, and then this like shuffles the order of them. I don't know. there's a little ledge here. I guess I can find a way. I like how the top part has a bunch of hearts on it. And then, yeah, I think it would be cool if we somehow interact with the outside, like if they go through windows and stuff. We'll get creative. Today, I'm just working with materials that I already owned, but once we have a better idea of what we want, I can go to the hardware store and get more specific things. I was pretty chilly earlier, but the hard hat really does warm you up. Seals in the heat. And it would be really epic if it ends with the marbles that succeed, like exiting the front door, like being spit out the front. So keep that in mind. Oh, this looks like it's coming apart. Let me snap this back together. However it's supposed to be. Yeah, we'll have to figure out the best way for me to build ramps and such. I'm really hopeful that I can like slice this to make some sort of like slide. You need to go in, Karinka. I guess the highest point is where they'll start, and then I also do have access to a drill, but I'm hesitant to like add more holes to it when it already has a lot of holes. We'll utilize the holes we have first. And this I could take apart. It's just I'm a little nervous it'll be super sharp, but it would make good sounds, I think. Here, I'll show you all of my possible building materials. So we have mooncake box, we have tall ass tin, we have craft foam, many tubes thereof. We have takeout containers, which I think will have a nice clattering sound for the dice. We have the vinyl of this. The thing about this is it would be cool because if it travels through a tube of it, we'd get to watch it, even if it didn't sound like anything. Maybe I'll cut a strip of this. Let's see how that works. I have a bunch of cardboard inside, and we have this like pair transportation foam. Always trying to utilize the holes we have, yes. Earlier I was like, oh, why do I need scissors? I have blades, but I guess if you're trying to precision cut something, scissors can be better. I'll just try this out first. Oh, wait. Okay, so we'll take apart every spoke of the umbrella. Okay, some of it's tied at the top here. If you've ever wondered what it looks like when you take all the skin off an umbrella, it looks like this. I caught you. Jeez, that was close. I'm so glad this worked. Like, technically, YouTube wants you to have a certain size channel in order to stream on mobile, but you can just use a workaround is using the desktop version of the website. Hello. I skinned my umbrella, and I used the posts to hold the legs up like floors.
You're gonna be done.
Yeah, I'll just do as much as I can, then I'll pack up when it's.
No, I'm saying that's completely fine. I'm gonna go to the gym, so I'm gonna be done for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. You can stay as long as you want. Just it's a lot of random stuff.
It's all of it folds up. It all goes in. It all came here in bags, and it will all leave in bags. I promise.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Trust me. Yeah, I'll go see that from the back.
Okay, have a good workout. Oh, okay, so there's sort of a reflective material at the edge, which is like the hem of the umbrella, so I'm just going to tear that off of it. Okay, we have a tube, or a potential tube. Oh, it could be like a cone. We can make a cone that so then, a lot of marbles can be at the top, and then only a few can fall at a time. So I'm just going to use this packing tape to seal it into a cute tube, I guess. This tape might not be good enough, but we'll find out. It's tough working with something that's almost invisible. Put it down and immediately wait, where is it? Okay, somehow I think I need another piece. I'm gonna have to have a snack soon. Did I have lunch today? I had breakfast. This music is so funny. It's like anime villain laugh. It just keeps going. Okay. I had the like normal D20. Where did I put it? Okay, I'm gonna go get water and the scissors, and hopefully when I come back I will have a different vantage point and I will see the dice wherever it is heading. Hope you guys are hydrating too. Wait, it's not in the cast. No. Okay. And I'll just put this on the ground just in case so it doesn't blow over when I'm away. Oh wait, okay, I got myself bubble tea and the scissors. Let me just get Clinka a snack, because basically the cat has an automatic feeder and she keeps just like going and trying to steal the food. So I'll just give her food. Let me show you her face. I'll give you Kalinka, Kim, while I get her snack. Sorry, I keep rotating you. Okay, I think it has to stay this way. Can you see her? I'll be right back with a snack for you, pup. And I have beverage. Does it say to shake it? I assume so. Shake well before use. Chatting on YouTube is like trying to talk underwater. Oh no. What do you mean? Ooh, didn't expect it to fizz when I opened it. Where's the boba? Is there no boba? Did I get bamboozled? Or do I just need to open the can wider somehow? So much work to get the boba out. Okay, I think that's no, there's no much. Maybe one more. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of bitter actually. And it's definitely not tapioca pearls in there, it's like random shaped chunks. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Apparently, if you pop out the chat on the page that you had popped it out from, there's just like a hole where chat was, and it says nothing to display here. We've popped out. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. That's why we normally drink boba out of things with covered lids. Kalinka's licking wet food that I froze for her. Takes time and microphone. Drinking a giant bottle of caramel Dunkin' iced coffee. Bottles? So they have bottled coffee products now? The skirt is cold now. The L is fun. Why must it be so cold? I am wearing a different skirt underneath. Oh no, and I just washed the skirt. The other one is white. Okay. It's folding. Like, I had that dice on top of here and we rotated a bunch. Where did I put it when we stopped rotating? Or did it just fall? I thought I saw a rock underneath the couch, so I touched it, but it was really something really fuzzy. Okay, well, we'll just have to try with the less rolly dice. I'll use this one. Test our tube. Okay, well, it rolled down, but then since this one's so big, it got stuck. Man, look at the design of this thing. The handle shape is so bizarre. I guess it's just meant to be really gripped like this, but... Oh, okay. Well, they help you cut wires that are hard to get. Oh, in hard to get to spots. That makes sense. Okay, so what if it drops down from a big ass like... I didn't think that food would have frozen enough yet in the time that it was in the freezer, but it seems like it has because she's still working on it. Okay, so I'm going to snip the ends so bigger orifice for the dice to exit through. This is probably too big now. Okay, I'm just going to drop in many dice at once. We'll see which wins. Okay. The winner, the only one to escape the castle, was the D8. potion. Oh, someone's grilling nearby now. Oh no, it smells really good. Okay, so if I wanted to make this, ooh, wait. This is almost the size of this. We can make this the frame for it. I just have to slice whole. Wait. Protective gear for eye, where are you? This is really thick metal. Okay, maybe I'm better off bending it. It's gonna take a really long time, actually. This is too tough. Should I pick an easier metal to be my frame? Got slice. Yes, it's happening. I saw a bumper sticker that taught me new train vocab. The hot air balloons will be in town. I'm going to try and stream. Oh, yay! When is that happening? Soon? It's like a mouth. I need to be really careful with this so I don't hurt myself. I'm trying to sort of bend it back so that I have a not as excessively sharp edge. Kind of like a sardine can situation. Train emoji. Is that train or is that boombox? That's weird that I can only see it there and here, not here. Maybe there's more of a delay. Good thing is I have leftovers that I can eat as the smell of the grilling food amplifies and I become more hungry. What channel am I in? Or category? It's... The kiddie rides are Thursday morning and full stampede is scheduled for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's called a stampede? Is the whole thing called like a hot air balloon stampede? That's wild. Night glow. Ooh, so many different hot air balloon events. That's awesome. Well, post in my Discord when you're going live so I can watch on an incognito tab. This is working out. We're doing something. Season, hello. Welcome to my ginormous castle. Yeah, it's annoying because over this if I am this close to the mic. I'm having dinner. Just got done beating Elden Ring for the 3rd time. Obtained every achievement. Wow, congrats! Is that why you were doing it a 3rd time? Because the first 2 you didn't obtain every achievement? Or is it just for the pleasure of it? Face red heart shape. I have no idea what the deal is with like YouTube emotes and everything. It's a whole new world to explore. Oh yeah, that was a train. That was a big ass train. For whatever reason, it's now like not. It's warped now. Sorry, the wind got you. How often do trains go by? So often you won't even notice, God. Oh, were the Blues Brothers like shopping for real estate? I don't think I've seen that movie. But I need to. It takes at least 3 playthroughs to get all the achievements. 3 different endings. Oh, I didn't know it was like that. I didn't know there was plot like that. I know very little about Elden Ring. Okay, let's see if we can get my tube to play nice with this. Oh, Kajinku's face is so cute right now. Okay, back to my tube. Oh yeah, and then the vinyl's big enough to like stretch over the edges anyway, so I don't have to be as worried about the defect. I think it is. Let's see. Thank you all for joining me on this other platform. Oh no, I wish. Oh my god, I just got so scared. I thought I thought something terrible happened. I just accidentally swiped on my own stream, and if you swipe up with these vertical ones, it just takes you to something else, but it took me to one where it said like, this video has been removed, and I was like, no, what? Am I banned over here? But it was just someone else. I must have swiped into a live as it was ending or something. Okay, let's get this tape going. I wonder if the apostrophe made it go through, or if... I guess it's okay to talk about.
where are you? Tape, where are you? Oh wait, oh, the tape is on the mic stand. Oops. Mega long piece. I'll have 4 fried chickens and a Coke. Bam, bobsled again. Okay, I think just one more piece of tape and then we'll be good on this weird frame I've put together. Oh my gosh, it's already 7. No wonder I'm hungry. Ooh, we can add structure to this using the posts from the umbrella. What kind of music do you usually have here? We got both kinds, country and western. Is this all Blues Brothers? Wait, ooh, perfectly fits right there. This can be a possible outcome. So, like, it could be. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't do freehand holding you while I'm wobbling. But maybe this one could be, like, if you end up in this chute, it'll take you right to the exit. Yeah, it can slide you straight through the front door. I wonder if there's different filters that would help it look less reflected. Sorry, phone. All blue. Okay, yeah, I definitely have not seen it. So let's get some more structural. Well, no. Okay, so that's the piece for that. I think I am gonna want to use like a. Maybe we'll sacrifice some warbler to it, but to make the tubes from the top. I don't know. Since, yeah, I'm gonna. I need more warmth. I think I'll put the kettle on and grab a layer. Oh wait, no, I have a layer right there.
Oh. This is the thing that came with cake, and then it had matches inside and a tiny strikeable strip. But I felt like it would make nice dice clatter sounds. Wait, you guys. Yeah, I'll Chinese it. Do you guys wanna? Would you wanna play the mini game from D&D again? I brought it. I could facilitate the chili pepper game again if you guys want. In between stages of building. Maybe next I'll try taking apart the toilet. I still can't believe they made the Disney princess a toilet. Of all the furniture features to have built in. I guess normalize pooping. Okay. I was thinking about, so I brought it partly because for Star Wars Day, I was like, you know what? Like, I made these character sheets for specific characters, but like, I could just rename the characters for different like occasions and still just use the same sheet. Let me grab that thing. Okay, I've been using the notebook to weigh something down, so what can replace the notebook as a heavy object? Maybe this. You will have to hold it up high though because there's reflection on the bottom. Yeah. Health and sanitation is important, it's true. Oop. Okay, I'm going to, yeah. I'm gonna go get her some more food and I'm gonna get me some food and we'll like do some of the D&D while I'm eating. So, like the character, just to recap, the character options we were working with before were Elsa, Marceline, Blackbeard, Princess Bubblegum, and Izzy Hands. But we could just, you could just tell me like if you guys have well-known favorite characters that you would want to be. I could assign them one of the character sheets that seems to fit them, but soft kind of. So either you guys can claim one of the characters that exists, or I can just tell me who you want to be in theory, not in theory, whatever. Blurg, my brain is shutting down. I need to get my medicine and food. Okay, I'll be right back. Maybe I can write that on the sheet of metal here. The dice is right there. It's been here the whole time. It was just sitting on the little sub tower. Okay, yay. Everyone sit tight. I'll be right back. Get yourself a snack if you need it. Okay, catch. And when I'm back on the platform that has wronged me, I will implement the widgets that make it so we can see what Pokemon, see the like sprite. Got fried rice. Okay, wait, okay, so do any of you feel strongly about being Elsa, Princess Bubblegum, Marceline, Blackbeard, and Izzy Hands, or you know, tell me the name of a character you would like to be? And I can just apply the D&D characteristics of one of the pre-made sheets I have. Maybe I'll try to think of Star Wars equivalents. I'll say Rey can be Elsa. Princess Bubblegum could be Leia. No! I'm sorry, let's come down here where it's safer for a bit. Wait, what if you sat in the castle, actually? It's a good test of the new columns in the castle. Face blue, wide eyes. Okay, you're officially in the castle now. Welcome. Oh, let me slide the whole thing away from me a bit more strategically. In the Disney Princess bathroom right now. Oh wait, I didn't get my medicine. Okay, after I eat. Help me remember. Samus Aran? Or is it Samus? Help me. Or Seamus? How should I be pronouncing that? Oh, her! From Metroid. Samus, okay. A hero of few words and a fearsome warrior. She remains quiet and brooding in spite of her great accomplishments. Samus Aran. Okay, you want to be PB again, Dreezy? Cool. I thought you were Marceline, but I could be wrong. Or no, maybe was Noriel Marceline? Eyes pink heart shape. It's so funny getting to see the name of these emotes before I see the picture because
Based on the name, I imagine one thing and it never looks like what I thought. Yeah, okay. Based on the name, I imagine one thing. No. Sorry. God, I tried to click on an article to read more about Samus and it's like so many pop-up ads. Excellent marksman, making her a deadly force when using her power suit's arm cannon. Intergalactic bounty hunter. Okay, so I think she sounds kind of piratey in spirit. Okay, yeah, you can be Marceline. So Gracie, do you feel like Samus is more of a swashbuckler rogue, or perhaps a Path of the Zealot barbarian, or a wild magic sorcerer? Because the power suit sounds kind of wild magic-y. Capsaicin, do you want to be one of the Blues Brothers? This would be such a funny group in real life. She fights space pirates, actually? Oh my gosh. Swashbuckler rogue. Okay, perfect. And Marceline, you are a College of Glamour bard. Just so you know. I'm gonna post in the Discord to let people know what we're doing. The Blues Brothers would be some kind of cleric because they're on a mission from God, really? Or is that just like a metaphorical sense that you feel about how they operate? Okay, so any lurkers or anybody who doesn't have a character assigned yet, speak now. I guess we're not in a hurry, but maybe. But when I finish my food, we'll start the mission. This photo is really good, but it's unlike any I've had before in the pieces of ingredient are so big. Like I've never had such big like omelette chunks in there. And the meat pieces are much bigger than the usual bite size. I need more sriracha. Blues Brothers 2000 had Dan Aykroyd and John Goodman. Wait, is there more than one Blues Brothers? They visit a church in the first movie and are hit by divine inspiration. Amazing! Well, I don't have a cleric in my group, but I have a Chronergy wizard, which is a protector Aasimar,
that's lawful good. Does that work? Okay. I need to grab a tissue and more hot sauce. I'll be back very soon. If you want to be one of the Blues Brothers, let me know what their name is, Capsicin. I'll be right back. You stay put, pup. Don't move. Just stay, okay? I remembered my medicine. Made about 20 years apart. My virtual keyboard has an issue with caps lock. Jake and Elwood Blues. Keeps engaging on its own. Guess I'll hook up my actual keyboard. I agree with Jake. I'll show you. Some of the jokes from the 1980 film might be a bit outdated, but it should still hold up. Okay, so can we call you Jake Capsicin? Do you think he would do better at chili eating contest than the other one? Have some P-tips. Okay, so party of three, ready to depart. Gracie, I don't remember if you were there for the first one. But basically the premise of this adventure is that you come to this market. The setting, imagine something like Thailand or Vietnam or Indonesia, that sort of like Southeast Asian tropical island weather. And we're at a bustling marketplace. And there's this like big feud going on between these two families that have had stands at the marketplace for generations. Oh no, I'm talking about the last time I played. We had D&D on stream, which is like quite a long time ago. We just ran a couple of mini games. But I put a much hotter hot sauce in. It's like almost making my eyes water. Basically, the party is a ragtag team of adventurers that have come together to somehow you get roped in to trying to solve the mystery of what's causing the conflict between these families. One of them, and like it's a very tight-knit community, so people won't just open up to you as a complete stranger. So the party has to kind of like complete these little mini missions to gain like reputation points with the local community, so that you can, like, you're investigating, going around trying to observe, but ultimately, like, some people do have information, they're just not willing to share it with just anybody off the street. So you need to like put in the work to show the locals that it's worth opening up to you. And in order to do so, there's a few like structured tasks you can undertake. One of them is a chili eating contest, and one of them is a cooking competition that involves having to catch and deal with these like ginormous battle prawns. So that one's a little more, and you also have to like prepare the super long green beans. So that one's more action based. And the chili pepper one is more sort of just like withstanding the chili pepper eating contest, where there's a chance you'll get, so all the chili peppers have been engineered to look exactly the same, so you don't know when you take one from the pile if it's going to be actually spicy or not. And it's through rolling the dice that we learn your fate. So those you want to participate, please weigh in on whether you'd rather start off with the chili eating contest or the battle prawn challenge. Got one vote for prawn battle. It's funny that there's a Jake, and there's a Jake in Adventure Time too, but it's Blues Brothers Jake. mouth is on fire. Okay. Juliet Jake Blues. Wait, is Blues their last name? Is that why they're called the Blues Brothers? Or is that a nickname? Firemouth. Okay. I'll read the introduction. Like, so it can paint a more full picture. A series of disturbances plagues the Din Sing night market. An endlessly changing maze of stalls filled with incredible wares, enticing smells, and magical lights. Uh-oh. Hey, do you want to see the train? Accusations fly as the characters become entangled in a feud between the well-respected Tianmo and Zhonggun merchant families of the Xiabzunko Valley. Yeah, it is really close. To prevent the family's conflict from escalating... Oh wait, the light... I'm partly in darkness because the lights are so far away now. Hold on. That can be fixed. Super long extension cords with me today. It's worse than your old place on a 6-lane street. Oh my gosh. Yeah, good thing. Well, yeah, it must. I guess probably the people that live in this area must either be really deep sleepers or have amazing earphones or soundproof walls or something. Okay, so as I was saying, there's literally a fried rice grain on the Salted Legacy title. Hold on. Okay. To prevent the family's conflict from escalating, you must earn the trust of the market's vendors and gain their help to unmask who's behind a rash of vandalism and thefts. I'm gonna bring this even closer. Ow. So the Zhonggun and Tianmo families have always had a complicated relationship. While their trades and relationships to Dinsing Night Market differ, their stubbornness and intense family loyalty are the same. Both believe they're paragons of what a night market merchant should be. If you can still hear distinct words, please type noodles in the chat. They both each believe believes that they're paragons and that the other they believe the other family has been jealously sabotaging them for years. Despite this, the current heads of the two families, Lamai Tianmo and Kusa Sangun, have vowed not to continue what is now a multi-generational rivalry. These family heads have even begun to seek each other's counsel and plant the seeds of friendship. But in recent weeks, thefts and vandalism targeting both family businesses have rekindled old suspicions, and the feud threatens to reignite. Hype news, okay. So... So some of the stands at this night market include Madame Culp's Silk, a store selling luxurious silk garments for no less than 50 gold pieces apiece. Spicy Brothers, which sells spices, peppers, and dishes like cucumber fire smoothies. And honey glazed hot chips. Trusty Leek, which is a street food cart with bite-sized and skewered seafood dishes. Relocates regularly throughout the evening, so it's kind of like a little push cart. Tianmo Noodles offers vegetarian noodle bowls, which are made with handmade noodles and fresh green tree beans for 1 GP. Vada's Otherworldly Goods sells pastries and desserts for 1 GP each. The signature vanilla bun is made from a secret family recipe and sells for 2 gold GP. Va's Lucky Amulets hawks a mixture of charms and curios, the most popular being Monkey's Bane charms and Owl's Wing rings, both of which are said to fend off sickness and animal attacks. Trinkets are non-magical and cost 2d10 CP each. And finally, cucumber hot smoothie. Honestly, I could see a world where that's good, but it would depend what other stuff is in there. And then Zangun Family Seafood sells fish cakes, fresh whaling slug, diamond-throated carp, and shimmering vampire fish for 1 GP apiece. So here's this image is captioned: "The rivalry between the Zangun and Tianmo families disrupts the peace in Dinsing Market." So Lamai Tianmo is... So the Zanguns are kobolds, I think. The Zangun family looks sort of reptilian like this. But Lamai Tianmo is a lawful good gnome commoner who recently took over as head of the family business and is now determined to make her family proud. And then Kusa Sangun is a noble in purple and gold silk gowns, cherishes her son, who she's teaching to take over the business, blah, blah, blah. The best Bloody Mary I ever had used a cucumber vodka. I remember I bought, like, the effin' cucumber when I was in college. I really liked the design of the bottle. Okay, so as you guys are wandering the market together, Jake, Marceline, and Samos, there's magical lights, like spicy scents wafting through the air. Here's some distant music. It's really festive. And then shouting rises over the sounds of haggling shoppers and the sizzle of cooking street food. A shrill voice cries out, "Give it back, you little thief!" "No, you're the thief," replies a youngster with a panic squeak. An instant later, a frantic kobold bursts from the crowd, clutching a sizable bunch of green onions. A flustered gnome woman chases him. Gammon Zangun, chaotic good kobold commoner, stole a bunch of green onions from Lamai Tianmo. Gammon believes Lamai first stole these onions from his mother. At the moment, neither is interested in listening to reason. Gammon clumsily collides with a random character. Okay, he's gonna run into Marceline. bounces off her and falls to the ground. A moment later, Lamai catches up and attempts to yank the green onions from Gamon's hands while railing at him. Okay, so do any of you want to try and intervene with the physical fight right now, or do you just want to step back and observe? What would your character do? I tried infusing vodka with habaneros once. It was a bad idea. The desired effect was overachieved. Oh no. Did you end up like just diluting it a bunch or not using it? Yeah, I would imagine you wouldn't need to leave it in there for very long. How long were you infusing it for? But yeah, if any of you want to try and intervene with this physical fight that's erupting after the kid just bumped into Marceline, let me know. Otherwise, you will just observe what happens next. If you do want to try to intervene physically, you will do a strength check or a charisma/persuasion check. So you're just walking around the market, and it's a... Gamon Zangoon is a kobold commoner. It's a child. So it's like the kid that Kusa Zangoon is training to become her replacement as head of the family. I guess this is a picture of this encounter. So that's the kid. And so he took it thinking that she had taken it from his family, and she, just saw him steal, so she's about to try and beat him up. You will observe. Okay. Yeah, what would Marceline do? Marceline. You didn't end up using it, Cup. Yeah, it seems like it could be super painful. Well, Marceline is a bard, so she probably has a fair amount of charisma, but I will double check for you. She has 20 charisma. She's a shapeshifter. She can turn it on when she wants to. Yeah, she's trying to smack this child. My pocket's really wet. I guess some of the food I gave Kalinka, some liquid spilled out earlier. Okay, Marceline attempts to intervene charismatically. Okay, please roll a d20, Marceline, or I can roll one for you if you don't have one at hand. I wonder with YouTube lives, I don't know if I can change the title mid-thing or if there's a point to that, because obviously I'm not currently working on building the thing. Picture because... Don't think so. Okay, well that's okay. Jake will also step in. Okay, yeah, both of you please roll d20, let me know what you get. Okay, I will roll for Marceline with this d20. And Jake is physically intervening. Marceline rolled a 10, so unfortunately diplomacy is not going to cut it in the heat of the moment. see. Jake's chart. Okay, that ends up with your modifier that you got a 21 on that, Jake. So Jake definitely physically gets the child protected. So good job. Less than a minute late, so you separate them, nobody's getting hurt, but they're still like pissed off at each other and just kind of fuming while we try and figure out what's going on. And then Kusa Zangun appears. This is her, the mother of the child. Intercedes, sternly telling the gnome shopkeeper, "That's enough, Lamai. You're behaving no better than our parents did, stealing from me and attacking my son." This kicks off a fresh bout of arguing, with Lamai claiming she saw Gammon steal the onions, which is true. You got your onion back, lay off the kid. So Kusa thanks Jake. She acknowledges him for stepping in, but her accusing Lamai of having stolen the greens in the first place kicks off a fresh bout of arguing. With Gammon accuses Lamai of first stealing the onions from their seafood cart and knocking it over, which is speculation. Rapid fire, increasingly outlandish indictments and assumptions follow. Oh, interesting. So Kusa notices you and turns from her son and the irate gnome shopkeeper. You look like capable sorts. I'm Kusa Zangun, proprietor of the market-famous Zangun family seafood. For a fish typhoon, you'll wish for Zangun. Scoundrel, the gnome shouts, turning your way. You don't look like you're wrapped up in market politics. I'm Lamai Tianmo. Help me figure out what's going on here, and I'll give you a lifetime supply of delicious noodles from Tianmo Noodles. Both women turn towards each other again, quarreling anew over what they'll offer you to help them. So they keep trying to one-up each other on what they're going to give you guys, and finally settle on as much as 100 gold pieces, as well as increasingly grandiose delicacies from their and family cooking secrets, such as a feast of thrice fried Taresk trout, or the secret of making bewildering Mobius noodles. Both vendors are eager to prove the others to blame for the sabotage and vandalism they've been dealing with. Neither has entertained the notion that someone else might be to blame for their ill fortune, or that other shops might also be affected. So eventually ultimately they're both proposing to the group, like, help us figure this shit out, we will reward you handsomely. Do you guys want to choose sides? Fahida, did you want to play? Do you want me to assign you a character? We're just getting started. It's just in the intro phase. So you guys could choose to have allegiance to either the kobold seafood stall proprietor or the gnome noodle shop place. Or you could just kind of remain impartial. How are we feeling? Is anyone else taking notice of this conversation? That's a good question. I will roll up. Or, Gracie, do you have dice of your own, or do you want me to roll for you? Just roll a d20 if you have one, or are using virtual one, or I can roll a solid one for you. Okay, Marceline will remain impartial. Yes. And Samus will investigate. Let's do perception check. Okay, I'll roll for you. Ooh. You rolled a 13 and you got a +1, total 14. I will say that, yeah, there seemed to be just... You kind of like feel like you're being watched. It was kind of a big commotion at the beginning. So initially there were a lot of people watching just because, people didn't want to get bumped in or hit collateral damage-wise. And yeah, like when you look around, you don't you can't quite pinpoint, you don't see anyone actively staring anymore, but you do kind of just have a sneaking suspicion that someone perhaps unseen is taking note of everything that's happening right now. Okay. If you all wanted to remain impartial, then the shopkeepers will just kind of each convince themselves in their hearts that you've decided to ally with them, and they both go back to their business, pinning their hopes on you. And so you all yep head out and try to check out the market, see what you can see. Oh, and then okay, Druzy wanted to remain impartial. Cap wants to ally with the kobolds. Okay, so Kusa Sagun we're officially Kusa Sagun's champion now. So as you head out, before you because of Gracie's role or Samus's role, she notices some stray persimmon skins. There just seem to be an unusual amount of persimmon peels near the aggrieved shopkeepers' shops. So that's something. So next up, or yeah, persimmons. Have you ever had persimmons? They're a pretty yummy fruit. I don't think I've ever eaten them fresh though. Just in Chinese groceries, they sell them dried, covered in powdered sugar, and they're really yummy. I think some people roast them. So yeah, the other shops that exist besides the ones that you've been to before, or the one besides the family ones we've done introductions for, there's a silk shop, there's the spicy shop, there's the otherworldly goods store, the lucky amulets. Did you want to check out any of those shops in particular, or just head to the prawn battle? I haven't had them. I see them dried in Korean shows. They're a little orange, but somehow dries like an apricot. Yeah, when you bite it, it kind of surprised me that they're saying there's the peels around, because to me the skin's very edible. I guess it's a little bit tough when it's dry, but then the inside is, yeah, more of a squishiness like apricot. It's been a long time since I've had those. Maybe I'll try to get some for next stream. delicate tomato. Yeah, well, and the thing is, when they're dried, though, I feel like they looked gray to me, and like very flat. But if you don't want to interrogate any other shopkeepers, they're Christmassy. Are they? I don't know. Like, I only know them in the context of like Asian store. I want this fruit, so I buy it. It's possible they're associated with Christmas in some parts of the world. But okay, so you hear someone beckoning over. Step right up, join the shrimp battle challenge, battle prawn challenge. It's sponsored by Sid Squid, this trusty leak. Sid's shrimp cakes were voted best dish in a festival competition last year, and this will test your inventiveness and versatility. The whole tent is decorated in a nautical theme. There's beautiful heavy rope decor with brass fixtures. Obviously there's kind of an oceany smell coming away from it. Winter nuggets, maybe. I think, do they grow like in the Mediterranean or something? There's some parts of the world, like I know they just like fall and are everywhere. So Sid is a chaotic good human noble, and with 5 assistants who are all wearing yellow chef's outfits. They're beckoning you, inviting you guys to come participate in this, and feel free to just roleplay, like talking. Whenever I mention a character, if you guys want to interact with them as your character, you can totally just like type a greeting or like however you think you would act in that moment. But if not, I can just keep pausing and prompting when, like at times that it would be good if someone particularly said something. But China grows 75% of the world's persimmons. Wow. That's a big percentage. I wonder if they're native to there. Gotta try some of those award-winning cakes. Okay, so Jake walks up and expresses interest in trying the cakes. And Sid says, well, we just sold out of our last batch, but if you want to try some, step right up and make them yourself. We officially welcome you and challenge you to do this yourself. We will teach you everything you need to know. All you have to do is rapidly prepare the prawn meat and chop up the beans for my sous chefs. And if you do this fast enough, then you will, if you can beat all the other challengers' record for time, then I will make you my super special secret recipe cake that we normally only make during the Harvest Festival, and a round of spicy cucumber smoothies on me. Do you have gold pieces yet? Yes, you do. I'll say you each have 10 to start. But let's see. You don't have to pay to participate in this challenge. Because he's heard Sid is, although he presents neutral to the public, he secretly, in his heart of hearts, is team Zangoon. And so, having heard that Jake is on her side, he is inviting you to do this free of entry fee. So, a little speed beating. Alright, so up to 4 characters may participate. We have 3, so that's perfect. And so one of Sid's assistants will tap in and play with you as well. not play, but attempt to get through the time challenge. So you were all handed a yellow apron. Tie that on to protect your garments from the prawn splash. They lead you into the main part of the tent. Excited onlookers crowd the bleachers in the vast open tent. So you didn't know that you were going to have an audience, but you do. There's just bleachers of excited people who have, it's been a while since they've seen some fresh faces attempting this. So they're hype. Over one half of the space is crowded with cooking tools, a pair of oversized woks with 2 long cutting stations containing bundles of foot-long green beans. The other side has a pool-sized glass tank filled with water. The water churns as large, shadowy shapes move within. There's these big-ass prawns. So here's a little map that shows you the setup of the tent. Immense pool, preparation tables for beans, and there's the woks and bleachers on either side. We're on a reality cooking pretty much. The western half of the arena holds the cooking implements and ingredients needed to prepare the shrimp cakes. The eastern half has the 10-foot tank tall of water, several gigantic jagged koi prawns. Steps at either end lead to the top of the tank, so you need to climb up to try and scoop them out of there. One of Sid's assistants explains what you need to do in more detail. Prepare a bundle of green tree beans and slay a jagged koi prawn. If you can perform both of these tasks in 6 rounds or fewer, you win the challenge. You were on bean duty, okay. While Sid works the crowd, the assistants can answer any questions with details. Assistants direct you to not to move from the preparation tables until Sid gives the signal. So let's roll for initiative. Cap, you have your own dice, right? So Cap, you roll for initiative. I will roll for Gracie and Padrizi, aka Samus and Marceline. Samus, this will be your D20. Marceline, this will be yours. Where's my tube that I built? Okay, I'll put them through here. Oh, okay. Cap, what have you rolled? I'm gonna keep notes on the side. Okay, yeah, just roll your D20, let me know your initiative. Roll. Okay, and then let me check out your modifier. Oh, you got a +4 to that. So, Jake will be going first. Marceline rolled a 7 and has +1, so she has 8. And Samus rolled a 2 but has +3, so 5, but still is third. So, Jake is heading over to the bean table. And massive bundles of green tree beans cover both preparation tables. You must chop or mash the beans. It's fun having you in the castle, but it's also I feel like your view is a little weird. Okay. You must chop or mash the beans with the various cooking knives at the table. Treat them as daggers. Your own tools or other methods. Each pile is a single small object with AC 10, HP 15, and immunity to cold, poison, or psychic damage. So you can't viciously mock the beans into being mashed. You must physically destroy them. A pile is rendered unusable if it takes any amount of acid, fire, lightning, necrotic, or radiant damage. So don't use death powers on them. And once it's reduced to 0 hit points, you add the prepared beans to the wok. So all right, let me see what kind. Do you feel that Jake would try to use powers on them, or just straight up mash and or slice at them with daggers? What's more his style? In terms of weapons, you also have a quarterstaff, if you'd like to try mashing them with your quarterstaff instead of slicing with the daggers. So Marceline, you're up next after Jake, so if you want to start thinking about if you would go face the prawns. I do feel it would be Marceline's style to go and try to do the murder. Jake would have a go at the tools. Okay. So we'll do an attack roll with the physical weapons. Please make your attack. Oh, actually, I probably need to look up dagger mechanics. Hold on. So you can choose whether you want to use your strength or your dexterity. Would he dual wield or just do one dagger? Roll either 1 or 2 d4s, please. Actually, technically, you do an attack roll first, so just roll a d20 first. And then if it hits... Yeah, roll d20 first. Sorry. Prawns, beans, what is it? It's just the prawn. So the tank has 4 8-foot-long koi prawns in them, and the prawns are not hostile. Wait, did you roll a 1 on a d20, or are you saying you would use 1 dagger? I hope you didn't roll a 1, because you're gonna get hurt then. If that was your attack roll. Yeah, the prawns are not initially hostile, but defend themselves if they take damage. They have half cover from any creature attacking from outside the water. So you need to make a decision on if you want to get in the tank to fight them, or stay standing at the top of the steps to try and attack them from there. Or you could try to get them out. I mean, you could... I guess think about Samus's powers. Does she have, like, kinetic powers where she could get them out without touching them? Or, like, would she need to physically attack? You rolled a 12. Okay, good. So that you did successfully attack the beans. And you are attacking with 1 dagger, and so roll a d4 for damage, please. And then, okay, yeah, so I was explaining about the prawns. So fortunately, although the prawns are scary and powerful, Sid has made a promise to the community that nobody will die on his watch. So the worst that can happen is you can get knocked unconscious, and then his attendants will take care of you, but you won't be able to help continue fighting the prawns. So yeah, we don't have to worry about dying, but there are consequences if you get mangled by them. So let's see. Gracie, if you want to brainstorm, or like, because I don't know anything about Samus myself off the top of my head, if you could describe to me like what her powers are like, then I can like find out how to do the rolling. Otherwise, I will in the meantime be researching, if I had just been running this by myself, what the inherent D&D powers of this character would be. Super missiles will Samus fire into the missiles are good, as long as, let's see, oh yeah, so there's not, with the beans we had to worry about making the beans unusable. There's no such disclaimers about the prawns, so it's okay to like stun them or paralyze them or whatever. Yeah, let me know about your D4 roll, Cap. And in the meantime, Marceline, if you're there and would like to do something about the prawns, let me know. I kind of need to go to the bathroom, so I might run and do that while you guys mull over your choices. I will tell you how much HP the prawns have. Oh my god, I searched it without searching any D&D terms, and so then I was just getting information about real giant seahorses. Okay, the armor class for the prawns is 13. And they have 16 hit points. That's funny, so the beans are like almost as tough as the prawns. Oh no. Well, 1 damage is still 1 damage. It's a good... So Jake gets like 1 good slice in. Can Marceline shapeshift into a prawn? I think she can shapeshift into pretty much anything, but I feel like... Well... Is that what you want to do? What is your plan here? Samus is a hero of few words and a fearsome warrior. She remains quiet and brooding in spite of her great accomplishments and has devoted her life to maintaining peace in the galaxy. Okay. I guess, so Samus, would you prefer to also be on bean duty or using your excellent warrior skills to do the prawns? Where are you going, Pop? You're just plotting to go back in and try to steal Leo's food, but it's not happening, baby. You're not going back in to steal Leo's food. No. Go back to place. Come on. Fine. I'll have the since we were not a party of 4, we have one of the sous chefs to assist us. So I will have I'll have that one join Jake on bean duty, and so he will roll for attack. More than smashed it, and I'll let, since the sous chef, this is his whole job, he'll have advantage. He'll roll with advantage. Which means 2 dice will be rolled, and then the better roll will be used. Oh, but he got a 4 on his first try, so he did 4 damage to the beans. So the beans are down to 10 now. I didn't think it all the way through. Just went, okay. I mean, yeah, I think she can shapeshift into anything pretty much, but get into place. I will give you more snack if you go back to place. For a second, it was like, I feel like the only reason it would make sense for her to do that instead of using her own stat block is like if she were to like try and seduce the prawn and lull it into like a sense of calm before striking, but I think it's probably better for her to do a different form. They don't allow enough characters me to... Oh, that's so annoying. I wonder how few the characters they allow are. I guess they're just not... It's not... They don't expect people to be having in-depth conversations. Karinka, come on, please. Okay, Samus will attack the prawns. And it sounds like Cap was saying that she has missiles. What sort of weapon? Oh, that's... Yep, she got a 16, so she will be successfully attacking, but we need to figure out what kind of damage she's doing. She has, besides whatever in the world that she's from, she also has a short bow with 20 arrows, 2 daggers, thieves' tools, and a short sword. So, do you want to use the bow and arrows? Despite her reputation for combat, Samus is also known for her compassion and has consistently stood up to secure the helpless and downtrodden. Aw. The one feature of a chat room that's mandatory, the chat and the schema. Yeah, it's annoying. I feel like because she's like a merciful type of person, I think she would probably just want to do a quick, efficient kill, which, if she has good aim, which she rolled well, so I think we'll go with the short bow. And for that damage, we are rolling a d6. Some of these dice got away from me when I put them down the thing. This is a 10. Or did this set not come with a d6? Oh no, the d6 is the potion thing over here, or is that a d8? Eh. That's a d8. Huh. Okay, I'll have to roll a virtual d6. 2. So, Samus has an arm that's a beam cannon. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Samus aims, lets loose. Pierces exactly like right under the head at the neck of the prawn. And it does 2 damage. Oh wait, sorry, Marceline is attempting to charm, I guess, the prawn. So we'll roll for charming the prawn while shaped like a prawn. And let's see. Marceline gets to add 5 to that. So Marceline rolled a 19. And so the prawn, yeah, just like locks eyes with Marceline prawn and is just kind of like... It's hard to say what it looks like when a prawn smiles, but in prawn form, Marceline gets the sense that that prawn is doing the closest thing it can to smiling, with just like a glazed over expression on its face. It gets very calm and just sort of like tries to get closer to you to snuggle. So And this is in theory happening before Samus's turn because I have the initiative thing. So, and the prawns don't become hostile until after they've been hit. So, I guess there's nothing saying that they can't take psychic damage. Do you want to try using like Vicious Mockery now that it's calm? Or would you try a physical strike? Marceline. Do you want to do psychic damage? Which I guess just still counts as damage in this situation. No, just prawny charm. I don't know how much of a delay we're on, but it feels like a long delay. I'm kind of going to assume that you're going to choose to try and just psychically attack. Okay, no, you want a physical strike. All right. What is it like when a giant prawn attacks? Okay, so you're gonna try and do bludgeoning damage. Oh wait, ooh. If you wanted to charge it, you move at least 20 feet straight towards it and hit it with a ram attack. Or you could choose to charge. Yeah. I don't think they like mocking unless they're into that. Yeah. Okay. I don't think the tank is long enough for you to get 20 feet of warm-up, so you won't be able to do a full charge, but you can just do a standard ram. So we're gonna roll for attack, I guess. Well, yeah, no, we'll say that the charming it successfully was that's like success, getting past the armor. And then you're going to do 1d6 plus 1 bludgeoning damage. And you got 5 plus 1, so that's 6. So the prawn is starting to sort of... It's starting to look worse for wear. It's at 50% of its hit points right now. It's looking a little battered. And we return to the top of the initiative order with Jake. Would you like to continue to attack the beans with one dagger at a time, or do you want to try and dual wield this time? Not rim. Okay, Kalinka wants to go inside, and I need to pee, but Capsaicin, let me know if you will attack with single dagger or 2 this time. Samus... Well, yeah, okay, we need to know that first, and then we'll return to the prawns. I'm gonna pee, I'll be right back. Also getting water. Double the dagger, okay. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna start the music from the top just in case, because I think it's close to the end. Oh no, it's not that close. Okay, I'll be back. Beep boop. Hello. The reflection is not as bad now that the sun is darker, right? The sun is darker? Oh my god, the sky. Okay, so we will have Jake roll for attack. Modifiers. So we needed to roll a 10 to break through the tough skin of the green bean. Oh wait, you rolled. That's right, you have dice to roll. I don't have to roll for you. 13, excellent, perfect, you made it, good. And then now you just need to roll 2d4, please, for damage. I'm gonna switch my jacket because this one, like, the pocket is all wet because of the ground. I didn't know the ground was wet. Yeah. I have a sport on and it's like damp in the corner when the hoodie was wet. So I'm switching out for a leather interior. 2 and 2 for a total of 4. Excellent. Okay, so the beans are down to 6 HP. Oh, you can't see her because she's behind the... Cute pup. And now the sous chef will attack. Sous chef successfully attacks. The sous chef is just using one like precision chef blade. 2 this time. Okay. So it's down to 4 HP. Oh god, wait, that's a real shark. Okay, next up is Marceline in prawn form. So the prawn, after being attacked, started getting like a little bit aggressive. A little feisty. So it might be a little harder to hit this time around, but you could try to ram it again, or Marceline could change form and try something else. Let's see, what weapons does Marceline have on hand, by the way? She has her base axe. She could get out of the water and try to play devastating music. And then after that, we'll be back around to Samus. We have a total of 8 hit points left to get on this prawn. Are we both attacking the same prawn? Yes, you are, because we only need to kill one 8-foot-long prawn to make the shrimp cakes. Okay, Marceline attempts to ram again. That is, alas, Marceline has not been inhabiting a prawn body for very long. She tries to strike, but she doesn't quite move through the water right, and she ends up just drifting slightly off course in the tank and not connecting and failing to attack. Samus, you could... So, and also with all this turmoil going on between the prawns, it's getting a little harder to see in the tank. There's about a lot of like bubbles and hubbub. Would you like to stay at the vantage point of the stairs and use your bow again? Or Would you want to get in the water yourself and try to use your short sword? Or what was that? She has like her arm itself is a weapon. Okay, so after failing to attack, Marcene's gonna like transform and exit the tank herself. Okay. Okay, so the power suit may or may not be waterproof, I guess. Power suit's arm is a blaster. Oh, okay. That might be a little too intense for like this game, I guess, because we wouldn't want to just like destroy the glass tank by accident, which seems like a possibility with a blaster sword. Okay. Okay, so Samus, I guess, so she will attempt to just climb over the edge of the tank and sort of just like dive in and like do a quick strike. Let's see. Oh, and as a seasoned warrior, she has an ability called Sneak Attack, where if there's another enemy within 5 feet of the target, it's possible for her to do up to an extra d6 of damage. So now that she's like getting in there, we're gonna have this sneak attack ability. So hopefully hands out. Oh, what is that? Okay, what am I adding to that? Okay, you just make the AC, and so now we are rolling for the damage. Let me pull up the short sword info. It's a d6. Okay, so got a 5 and a 3 for 8 damage. So, that's the killing blow. There were 8 hit points left. 8 hit points left. Samus slid in the water effortlessly as if she were born there and just like gets right in the jugular. I don't know if shrimp have jugular, but where it would be if they did. And with one merciful strike, the head is almost clean off and it's dead. Tosses it out of the tank and she emerges triumphant and dripping. The prawn has been defeated in just 2 rounds. So good job, squad. And now we return to Jake at the bean table. These ginormous tough tree beans. Is Jake wearing a suit at all times? Maybe for this final round. Well, I guess it might not be the final. We don't know what's going to happen with these beans, but maybe he would take off his jacket at this point and roll up his sleeves to really give it a good go. Black suit, hat, and sunglasses. Okay. Alright, and he's gonna continue to dual wield, I presume. It like rolled before I could see the number. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Alas, Jake has just been psyched out by the previous struggles with the beans and doesn't quite slice through the skin yet again. Everywhere it looks smelly. Oh. So now the sous chef will attempt. The sous chef has more than enough to clear the armor class. But the sous chef only does 2 damage, so we've got 2 remaining hit points on this heckin' bean. Oh wait, no, you're rolling for yourself. Why am I rolling for you? Okay. You had a 9, which, what's your modifier? Okay, good. He makes it. He makes it with plenty to spare. Because your modifier there is a +3. I mean, you're 10. Okay. Roll your 2d4s, please. The delay is so long that I just start to think you're not there, and then I start just... Yeah, sorry. I need to just remember there's possibly like a whole minute in between when I say something and when you guys are experiencing it. Let me know. Maybe I should start That's actually a good experiment, would be to find out if when I type in chat, if my chatting is on a huge delay. Oh my god. 4 total. Okay, perfect. And that's what was needed. So after those first couple times, finally got in the groove, and Jake is dual wielding and just suddenly like flurry of blows, perfectly minces the rest of the bean. You kept pausing for just a moment on me, so I didn't realize that was yeah, and the thing is, I've noticed sometimes like it's possible to like pause the live, and then when you press play again, it'll just keep playing from where you were, so you need to like refresh to get it to go, or just sometimes it'll have a button that says like it's still live, watch live, and it'll like sit for you. Anyway, okay, so the beans are done for too. Huzzah! Alright, so then, now that you've presented all the raw materials prepared nicely to the sous chefs, they do the rest of the cooking necessary to turn them into delicious shrimp cakes. You did complete both tasks in 6 rounds or fewer, so each of you gains 1 renown point in the Dinsing night market. So word begins to spread through the market that the newcomers murdered that prawn in record time and chopped up those beans beautifully. He slices, he dices, he makes julienne fries. I brought the water and then it was out of reach, so I didn't actually have it. Okay. So yeah, and the audience goes wild, they cheer, they anticipate the free samples they're about to receive. And you all they make room in the bleachers for you guys to sit down and relax while the scent of the cooking cakes wafts through the tent. And yeah, you just chit chat with your neighbors in the crowd until you're served up these delicious prawn cakes. Sid comes over, thanks you for participating, entertaining the crowd. But then something happens as you are enjoying your food. I'm gonna spin this in the toilet and we'll see what number it lands on. That's too close, hold on. Got number 1. Okay, so oh my gosh. Okay. You guys hear a commotion in the distance. Uh-oh. Chat? Did I lose chat? There you are. Hate to cut and run, but I can't stop yawning past my bedtime. Hope the cakes are good. They are. They're amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I assume this will turn into a YouTube video after, so you can find out what happens in the plot. I'm not going to go too much longer either, but we're just going to have a little plot development. And then we'll save another challenge for next time. Have a great night, Cap. So So you hear some like shouts and as you're finishing up your food, so you guys run out to see what the issue is. There is a fire at the Zangoon family seafood stand, and the stall is held up by like these 4 wooden posts, and one of them collapses, so the whole thing is like crooked now. They managed to put out the fire pretty quickly, but yeah, so that's an upsetting development. What would Marceline and Samus, do you have how would you be reacting to this? Also, oh, that's so cool. I didn't know about this part. Yeah, is there... I should probably just start a little timer anytime I ask a question so that I can like relax until you guys have had a chance to even hear the question. Where did it catch fire? It's unclear. By the time you got there, it was just on fire. I'm assuming because a leg collapsed, it was near the bottom of it. So you could, when you heard the commotion, you leapt up and ran over before finishing your prawn cakes. You could return to that tent to finish off your cake and to maybe ask questions of people around there. Or you could ask questions of people near the stand where it just happened. Is anyone suspicious walking around? Nobody looks suspicious that's walking around. The people that are nearby, the stands nearby, just rushed over with water to help put out the fire immediately. You didn't notice anyone like running the distance or anything like that. Go back to the crab cakes. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you go back to Sid's tent and you kind of like relate what you just saw to him. Because now that you have one reputation point, you were hopeful that he might kind of open up to you. He seems like a very extroverted person, very chatty. And so when you describe what you saw, he this is so funny. I'm just going to read you what this says because just the way it's worded is really funny. Sid Squid owns the Trusty Leak, a stall near whichever shop hired the characters. They are the head of one of the market's newest families, a band of adventurers turned business owners. Sid can share the gossip on the what Sid Squid knows table. So he mentions that there are people. It seems like some of the vendors like seeing the Zangun and Tianmo families fight. Like he's noticed there seems to be a little like schadenfreude going on. Marceline wants to figure out if it's arson or an accident. Can I talk to the owner of the stand where the fire started? Sure. And so that is the Zangun family. And that's the Kobold family that Jake chose to champion. And so Kusa Zangun is like convinced that this must be another plot by the Tianmos. But she didn't like see anyone start the fire. But she's like, I'm sure they did. I don't know how, but it must have been them. Like they haven't been near here all day, but who else could it be? And back at the tent where Samus was talking to Sid, he says like the drama between these two families has kind of opened up opportunities for alliances with the opposing sides to happen. So it's possible that some other families might be stoking that conflict in order to benefit by like seeming like an extra good friend to one of the sides in particular and get good deals on their little business things. And he says he'll keep an ear out, and if he hears anything else, he'll let you know in the future. That's most likely the case in other film. So, man, it's like it's so juicy. I want to keep going, but also it is almost 9 p.m. and fully dark. I probably should pack up and get going. But I hope you guys enjoyed your virtual prawn cakes. Yeah, we will. There's like definitely something that's about to happen once you leave the tent again. But I'll save it for next time. Yes, okay. So now that I know that I can be on YouTube, that's cool. I will probably I wonder, hold on, let's try something. Yes. hat is made out of clouds now. Okay, that's cool. I can still like use chroma key and everything. So yeah, I'll probably just stream from my stream room in this. Thank you. Void head. Yeah, I'm so glad we could do this. And yeah, it's the dice tower is just simply too large to reasonably stream in my stream room, and I'll fit on screen. But since my goal is to make it all pack upable and go, like maybe I'll just go to like a park sometime and work on it again. I don't know. I think it's supposed to, it's gonna be rainy this week, I think. Sorry for all the incredibly loud train sounds. I hope that wasn't too hard on everybody's eardrums. Oh yeah, looking like a decently high chance of rain a bunch. This might be a fun Discord activity to do. If folks don't want to be in cam, they can just do voice. Okay. Yeah, that's true. We could do it on Discord. That'd be fun. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to, just keep streaming on YouTube to keep up the practice, and I'm gonna try and see if I can get some widgets going for next time, and yeah. I guess raiding isn't a thing on YouTube as far as I know, so we're not gonna raid. Yeah, I knew what you meant. The ding. Yeah, that'd be fun, getting to hear people's voices and stuff. So, yep, I'll see you around. Hope you have a great night. And yeah, Gracie, feel free to post. Oh god, there's mosquitoes out here. Oh no, I can't believe there's mosquito already. Yeah, feel free to post whenever you're going live. Because I'm so used to, since I like, you can set suggested streams or whatever. I'm so used to just being able to like check my page and then seeing that people are live from there. But I can't check, my page doesn't exist right now, so it no longer indexes everyone I'm trying to watch. The mosquito is circling me. Okay, how long have I been? Like almost 3.5 hours. Want to see the balloons too. Oh, do you mean the dragon? Yeah, I might stop by, because Dollar Tree has helium. Maybe they know how to inflate this. Maybe I can get this to actually fly. I was just rambling about, like, because Gracie, like, normally, if I don't see notifications, I at least, like, will just absentmindedly, like, check my homepage, and then any suggested streamers that are live, like, display on my page normally. But right now it is dormant. They, and I got an email back about the appeal, and they're not accepting the appeal. So it's gonna be a full 7 days till we're back in Twitch. Okay. I'll have to make sure I have those notifications turned on. That's something before I was considering doing Instagram Live if I couldn't get this to work out. But ultimately, I think YouTube is a better platform for what I'm doing for now. But yes. And yeah, I'll upload some stuff on Patreon. I filmed, because when the suspension kicked in, Emotional Support Bard and I filmed the opening of one Unfinity pack. So I'll put that on Patreon for people to enjoy, since it was unjustly cut from being streamed. So yeah. Okay. The mosquito is on the ring light. It's kind of a miracle I haven't been bitten yet. Interesting to know that they can be drawn to that kind of light. Oh no, I didn't manage to get it. I just scared it off. Instagram Live is... I'm so curious about what it looks like from the streamer's side, because it seems like it tells them when different usernames enter, like start watching, which is kind of stressful because sometimes you just want to observe, not like be acknowledged. The awkward thing about this is it's with the delay, so it's like, am I gonna have ended before you know I've ended? I don't know. And then it has different modes, and I think I chose low latency mode or whatever, which is supposed to be the one for the most chat interaction. But I'll research further into what the different modes mean and how they affect stuff, so that I can, if there's like a more optimized timing system, I'll switch to that one for the next stream. But yeah. Oh, I guess, no, I'll be able to tell, I guess, what the deal is with when it ends versus when you think it ends, because I have it open in the iPad. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, everybody take care of yourselves, hydrate, stretch. I'll be posting on the free Patreon, and see you tomorrow, probably still on YouTube, but hopefully with like more features. Like, I think a lot of the widgets I use normally are applicable to this. I just need to connect everything on the back end and stick it together. So, okay, Kalinka, say bye-bye to chat. Thanks, new YouTube mods, for keeping us safe. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye. That was interesting. I accidentally turned off the screen of the iPad, but I don't think it ended, interestingly. Anyway, we managed to build the floors. We built a tube for stuff to fall down, and yeah. Okay. Success. Good job killing the prawns and chopping the beans. I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Bye.